Hi, Aries. How you doing? It's October 2025. This is your general monthly reading. We're looking at what you harvested this year, whether it's good or bad, whether you want it or not. See what you're dealing with, what you harvested, whether you intended to or not. I don't know. So, so thank you to the Holy Spirit. For Aries, October 20, we're back on track this month too. Didn't skip over you this month. Why that happened last month, I don't know. What did you get, Aries? Oh, my favorite. This is my favorite card. Seek and you shall find. You harvested something that well, you were looking for something and found something else, or you found what you were looking for. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Shadow of Oracle, the Oracle of Shadow and Light is what we're using for the overall energy for Aries, October 2020. What is the overall energy? Oh, you got Sea Beacon Fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? See, there's guidance, but where will it lead you? Um, Maybe you were looking for something on purpose, but because it like for some reason I'm getting this visual of like you getting told that there was a stray dog with puppies or something, and so it's hidden itself, okay? Or there's something that's you're purposefully looking for, but you don't know where you're going to end up to find it because it's put itself somewhere. You follow me? So in like a scenario like that, doesn't have to be that, okay? We'll see what the believe in your own magic says for the supporting energy and see if this will narrow it down for us, for Aries. Remember, these are generals. It's not going to resonate with everybody all the time. But if it does, please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. It's free. Supporting energy for Aries, please. Ooh, you got gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. What I'm getting from this is maybe you get a little bit of pushback and ridicule because you do these things. You put yourself out of the way. All right. You put yourself out of your way to find something that needs help, that needs to be fixed. And it's not you. That's why you're here, to make a difference. Even if it's a poor lonely dog with six puppies that's starving and has no shelter, but has made shelter, and this is why, you kind of have to crawl into dark places to find where this, and again, that's an example. It doesn't have to be that, but if you can take that example and apply it and say, well, no, that's not my situation, but I can see where, how it connects to mine, right? The Thought Tarot is what we're using for the main spread, October 2025 for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? For fortune. So the universe makes sure that you find this out. It's like it hones in on you because, well, they know you'll go. They know you'll go. So it just seems to find you. The news, the messages, the whatever it is out there that needs to be found. Knight of Wands. You take immediate action. See, it's like an arrow. It's like as soon as you get this as soon as the universe lets you know, whether you see it yourself when you're driving, because it could be more even likely like that. It's like, why is it that when I'm driving like everybody else minding my own business, I see this stuff, right? And then you're compelled to pull over and investigate. And the next thing you know, you're locking your car and you're, 2 miles into, you didn't even know where that, you know what I mean? Like it's like that. So it's like you don't hesitate. It's like I pull the car over, I act now. It's all in divine timing. It's that, oh, it's 20 after 4 and I'm kind of hungry. So, I just burnt one and now I got to go get dinner. But it's in that moment when you're on your way home or on your way to get dinner that you see something. And it always happens that way, is what I'm getting. It always seems to happen that way. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Um, Four of Swords, it's like everybody's kind of got their input on how you get yourself into these things and end up with these things at your house or caring for them or paying for their, you know, whatever, getting them where they need to be for the help, or maybe you do it yourself. But it's like people don't understand that the universe is putting this to you because it's what you do. They know that you'll respond. You feel like it's your calling, okay? You follow the guidance not knowing where it's going to lead you because you know one thing and it's leading you to something innocent that needs to be helped, fixed, saved. All right, we're clarifying for you, Aries, with the Tattoo Tarot. October 2025, Aries harvest reading. Please clarify. The Wheel of Fortune. Goodness. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is here clarifying itself. How much more power do you need to see? Knight of Wands for joints in this deck. Ace of Pentacles. There's always a new beginning when you have to go and find that. You see how there's like well, it's got feathers, so I think it's some sort of long neck bird behind the coin. But you know how you have to move things to find these animals they're so scared and they need shelter, so they will like crawl into the weirdest places, and sometimes you have to listen for the cries in order and start moving things and lifting things because somehow they get themselves in somewhere where they maybe didn't even intend to be. Ace of Pentacles, you act fast because you see that something is in distress and needs help. And even sometimes I'm getting like with the dishevelment around here, and I don't mean to make it bad, but if this is, say, something solid, and then you've got all this leaves and flowers and stuff, so you're like, how did I happen to see that nose poking out or those eyes? Do you know what I mean? Like it's like you can tell with the double wheel of fortune here, you know within your own self that it's not, you're not looking for this. It finds you. It finds you in a very magical way that is like stand out neon lights. When you're noticing it more and more. Temperance, the divine timing of things. So why did that, it's funny how I don't normally eat at this time, but I was starving and I didn't have anything to eat, had to go, and that put me out there to see what I needed to see, to do what I needed to do. Five of Cups under temperance, see? And yes, it's always heartbreaking when you see these things. It's like everything that if something needs to be saved or fixed, then it's got to be on the sad side, the downside somehow, right? Or it wouldn't need to be fixed. It wouldn't need to be saved. So you cry a lot of tears over some of the things that you see in these innocents that need help. More than likely, it's nature. Oh, yay. Okay. Don't need to say much about that. We are getting the advice from the deck that I'm rubbing into everybody's nose in this month. Absolutely not one soul wanted to go live with me in this deck. It's called the Necronomicon. So we're getting your advice from it this month. I hope it serves you well. Aries, please. Give them their advice on what they have harvested. Maybe it's been at this point in time you may have a lot of your rescues still with you. And it just is like it's a thing now. Clarifying the sea beacon fairy and gold. Three of Swords. It's like you have notes and records on where all these, like, I think it happens so much now that maybe you do run some sort of rescue and you keep track of what you have and where you found it and what the circumstances were and the date and the time. But every bit of it is heartbreaking, and maybe a lot of it could be prevented, and that's why you document things, because in some circumstances it's very preventable. So again, getting out of the car, going and checking and getting and doing that down the road when you find yourself actually maybe trying to make legislative decisions in your community to address some of these things that could be prevented and keep the innocent out of harm's way. All right, let's see what comes out with this double wheel of fortune. Huh? Guilt and truth, and a big old mirror right there. Let me just bring this up a little farther. Four swords, gold. You don't need someone to fix you. It's those people that make you second guess, the decisions that you make at the time. Make you feel guilty maybe for taking up space in your house or inconveniencing your time where they're concerned. But the truth of the matter is you have to face yourself in the mirror every day. And you have to do what you know is right. And the guilt of not acting when you know the universe has put you there to act, it it would be unbearable. It would be unbearable. With double wheel of fortune here, guilt, truth. It putting up with the what people have to say and think is definitely the lesser evil and the lesser guilt than leaving an innocent out there. Ace of Pentacles under the Knight of Wands, we have chaos. See, that's that battle between the truth and guilt. You know, it may be chaotic at times. Maybe you didn't show up where you were supposed to, and somebody was waiting for you because something else needed your attention on the way that was unknown and unexpected. and it caused chaos. It pissed people off. And you're sitting there explaining, like, I'm sorry, I can't go through with this now because I have said whatever in my vehicle and I have to take her to the vet or I have to take it home or I have to make arrangements to do what I need to do. And if that happens and happens and happens more and more, it can cause chaos in your life, which is what I think this is about. Okay. Uh, and you might be sitting there, and somebody's spouting off here. I know those are Z's, and there's certain that's indicating that a certain weed will put you to sleep, but I just feel like it's more like somebody sitting around with other people having a say about what they think and how they feel. I'm trying to make you feel guilty. But there's bigger guilt to be had in those moments. Five of Cups under Temperance. The Fool. Again, you move when you're guided to move. You don't know where it's going to lead you. You don't sometimes worry or you notice that there's timing off. Again, your hunger or just certain things and the way they happen. You understand now that when you're guided to move, you need to move. And this is the Fool card. So you don't know when you step off that edge of that cliff. Is there going to be something there to catch you? You don't know. You're just out to do what you need to do and you're guided to do. Bottom of this deck. Yes. Madness. Five of Pentacles behind that. I'm getting, and the Ten of Pentacles behind that. You see, you are bringing and helping innocents that are out in the cold because you can, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, again, it's not, I don't think it's people, but it could be for some of you. Take it how it applies. But I'm more picking up on those scenes of just seeing a complete innocent, a lot of it might be at the hands of human decisions, whatever, take it how it applies. So, Aries, we are closing out with, it's funny, it's the Knight of Wands too, that just want me to point out that is absolutely your energy. And, well, they're very proud of you, okay? Your spirit team is very proud of you. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly, which they said you put up with all the time. And we're going to see who comes out for you, Aries. And they have three words of advice for you. One if you're single and looking, and one if you're already married and coping, and one if you're been there and done that. Okay. So let's see first who comes out for you for close out your reading for October 2025. Henry VIII. Let's see what he's got to say. Number one, act like a gentleman and you'll feel like a king. Number two, a rose has thorns. It's funny because look at a rose has thorns. Cultivate kinder flowers. And this is number three, loving a great deal means sacrificing a great number. So I feel that last one really resonates with you. A rose has thorns. Cultivate kinder flowers. I feel like that's just a sense of the energy of having to maybe crawl in some very uncomfortable places, as I said. Um, so take any or all of this as it may help you. I know that what helps each channel is just you taking the time to hit the like before you leave. Make sure you subscribe, comment if you would like. Um, it's free. Everything is free today that is given here. So I hope that this has helped you, and I hope to see that like button hit, Aries, and I hope you'll take care of yourself till I see you again for another one. Bye for now.